Now what happens if you put a drop of perfume on your palm? You start feeling cool, isn't it? You know, when we were small, what we used to do at that time, there were no ACs. So we used to create our own natural cooler. How? You know, we used to sleep in open on rooftops, and before sleeping, what we would do, we would wash our rooftops, and because of sprinkling of water, it used to become cooler. Not only this, sometimes we even sprinkled water on our sheets. That was our natural cooler. Cooler also does the same. Water is sprayed over the mats, and when it evaporates, we feel cooler. So what does that mean? The evaporation causes cooling. Why so? For state of matter we need heat. So that means for evaporation we need heat. Only then liquid will change to gas. Now from where will this heat come? From the surrounding. So in the case of cooler, what happens? Hot air is there. So from hot air heat is taken and water evaporates from the mat, and as a result air becomes cool, because you know that heat gained is equal to heat lost. So from somewhere heat is being taken, and that is what is helping it to become cool. So we have to remember that evaporation always causes cooling, and our body has a natural system for causing cooling. That is why how we are protected during summer. What happens during summer? We perspire so much, we sweat. It's very, not very good feeling, but it is very good method, because when we perspire and the sweat evaporates, after some time we start feeling cool. Sometimes so much so that you want to stand just below the fan. Then what happens? We feel the sweat keeps on evaporating and we feel keeping cooler. But in rainy season, the cooler is not effective, because the air is humid, water is not evaporating fast. Similarly, in coastal cities, when it is hot and humid, the sweat is there, but sweat does not evaporate. So we feel uncomfortable. Now imagine you are sweating, it is not only hot, it is also humid, and you are wearing synthetic clothes. You feel horrible. There is irritation, there is discomfort. Why? Because synthetic clothes cannot absorb sweat so easily. In fact, almost that is their advantage. When we wash them, they dry also fast. But then the disadvantage for especially tropical climate is that they do not absorb sweat. So what is the way out? Way out is, for Indian climate, the best fabric is cotton, because cotton can absorb sweat, and when sweat evaporates, there is cooling. So that is why we have invented things like cooler, or we have methods by which we can feel comfortable during hot and humid conditions.